Hello everyone. In today's video tutorial, we shall learn about the first experiment in microcontroller lab, that is data transfer programming. In this, we come across block movement, exchange of data, sorting of data, and finding the largest number among the array. Okay, so today we will see how the block of data will be moved from one location to another location. Double click on the key version. Okay, so in the block exchange, there are various ways can be done between the internal RAM and from internal RAM to external RAM. So we shall see all of them in detail. So first one, in today's tutorial, we'll see how the block of data will be transferred within the internal RAM location. Okay, so the program is written to transfer the bytes of data within the internal RAM. We will choose two RAM locations, one as the source, other one as the destination, and then we'll transfer the data from source to destination. Observe here, we are just transferring. There is no loss of data from the source. Fine. The code is written already. So we'll organize from the 0 memory, then move R3 comma hash 05H. So here R3 is acting as a iteration counter. Nothing but we are taking 5 bytes of data to be transferred from source to destination. So R3 is loaded with 05. So it is acting as the iteration counter. Then move R0 comma hash 30H. So 30H is the source address. So from this location, we want to transfer the data to the destination address. So the address 30 is loaded into the register R0. So source address is stored in register R0. So R0 is acting like a source address pointer. Then move R1 comma hash 40H. So here 40H is the destination. So this destination address is stored into the pointer R1. So R1 is acting like a destination pointer. Then this module or this loop will tell us how the block of data will be transferred. So it is the loop which will transfer block of data. The first instruction is move a comma at R0. What does it mean? Content of R0 is moved into the accumulator A. The first content or the first value in the R0, what is that? The value present at the address 30H is moved into the accumulator. Okay. Now we have taken the source value and then we have placed it into accumulator. What is the next job? This content of accumulator should go to the destination address, that is 40H. So which is the pointer R1. So what will be the next instruction? Move at R1 comma A. What it will do? The first value which is present in A is placed into the first location of destination. Now, after these two instructions, one value is transferred. What is the next job? To move to the next location. So we will increment both source pointer, that is R0, and the destination pointer, that is R1. Fine. So this process should be repeated until 5 data are transferred from source to destination. So use the condition DJNZ. What it will do? It will decrement once and it will jump if the value in the R3 is not equal to 0. So until R3 becomes equal to 0, that is until 5 iterations, this loop will be executed, and after the end of this loop, we will have all the 5 bytes of data from the source present in the destination. So DJNZ R3 comma back, the label back is written to the first instruction in the loop. Then after this, the end of your program. So once you write this, what is the job? You need to save the file. So I have already saved it. So once after saving, what is the next job is to add this to the source group. You can observe here in the source group, the file text2 has been already added. Fine. So this is the file name given for the program what we have written now. So select the file name, then you need to compile it. So for compiling, go to project, build target. So it will compile the code and it will display any errors found. Observe here, no errors. Okay. Then the next job is to debug the code. So go to debug, start the debug session. Now, so source pointer is the 30H address location, and we need to store the values in the 30H first. Then only we can transfer them to the 40H. Okay. So what is our job? Here, go to 30H address. Then it will display the 30H values. See, all are 0 here. Now select this, right click, modify the memory at 30H. So here you can enter the values. So how many values we are supposed to enter? We should enter 5 values because we have taken the counter as 5. If you want to transfer 10 bytes of data, you can enter 10 data here, and you should change R3 value as 10. Okay. So we will enter the data here, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. They are given like how to enter examples like 1, 2. You can enter like that. It is better if you write 01H like that. Otherwise, up to 9 it is okay. So after entering 5 values, say okay. Now observe in the 30th address, starting from 30th, 5 values are loaded. Now what is the second our job? These values should be transferred to 40 location. Okay. So take the second memory, or the same thing can be observed here also. So 30 values are 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. So where our answer should be? It should be in the 40. So take 40 address, enter. So now in the 40, all are 0. Okay. Now we will start running the code. So step into first, move R3, #05. You can observe here R3 is loaded with 05. Next step, R0 is loaded with address 30. Next, R1 is loaded with address 40. Next, move A, at R0. So what does it will do? First value of R0 will be loaded to A. So what is the first value of R0? We had taken 01. So A is loaded with 01. Okay. Next step, that content of A should be loaded to at R1. So you can observe here, content of 40 is showing it as 01. What does it indicate? From 30th location, one data is transferred to the 40th location. Okay. Then next instruction is increment R0. So R0 is incremented to 31. Next increment R1, it is incremented to 41. So how many times? Until R3 becomes 0. So next step, so R3 is now reduced to 04. Okay. Next. Again the loop, move A, at R0. What is the value of at R0 now? It is 02. So A is loaded with 02. Next step into the value of A is transferred to 41. So you can observe here 41 value is changed to 02. Okay. So similarly, if you run it, so observe the changes in the register and also in the accumulator here. So after having all the 5 iterations done, you can observe the 5 values to be transferred into the address location 40 to 44. See here, R3 has now become equal to 0. So it is stopped. Now observe the locations of 40 memory. So 5 values are transferred here. Okay. So this is how the data is transferred within the internal RAM location. Thank you.